The en, the sound, en, le franc, le franc, le franc, le fourreau. Ah, you also say four.
Genre un fourreau, oui. Le dîner, c'est pas celui du soir.
Non, le dîner, c'est le souper.
Le lunch, c'est pas le déjeuner.
But like a short.
Hi. I'm from Belgium, and in Belgium there are 3 languages: German, Flemish, which is kind of Dutch, and French. And I speak French.
Hello, I'm from Madagascar. We speak 2 languages. We call it Malagasy, Malgache, and French. So I speak French.
Hi, my name is Lucie and I'm from Switzerland. In my country we speak 4 languages: German, Italian, French, and a dialect called Romanche, and I speak French.
Hi, I'm from Canada. I speak English and French. I speak French because I'm in the French part of Canada, which is Quebec.
So hello, I'm from France and I speak French.
Hi, it's Leila. I'm from Côte d'Ivoire, and in Ivory Coast, Côte d'Ivoire, we speak French. We've also got many different languages.
Hello, my name is Alessandre. I'm from Senegal. We speak French in Senegal and our mother tongue Wolof and some couple other languages.
I think we all speak the same language, which is French, but maybe like the accents will be different and some expression.
Yeah, definitely some words and expressions.
Also numbers. Numbers are different.
Personally, I think it's the accent is more different for me because when I speak French, mostly Paris people say, "Oh, you have accent." That was the difference for me, personally.
But for you, you don't think you have an accent, but for others...
Yes, because I already have habit for French from my country, so...
I think we pretty much speak the same French. We've spoken a bit and it was the same. We all understood each other. Probably there are a little bit of differences in the accent, expressions and a few other things, but...
Yeah, I think when I speak with someone else from another country, I know, oh, she's not from Switzerland. I know directly.
Well, I was watching a show, it's a Canadian show from Quebec, and I had to use subtitles sometimes.
So it happened to me too. Yeah, sometimes it was a bit hard to understand.
I don't know if it was because of the accent or the expressions, or both. I think it was both.
Probably both, because often how we speak in French, like we shorten a lot of like
yeah,
words,
right. But I love it. I love the accent especially.
It's like an old French, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like we're stuck in how in France they were speaking, and like it kind of evolved with like influence from English and...
Yeah, it's the closest one from the old French.
It's the most different French among us.
I think so.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Aurora, je viens de Belgique, je parle 4 langues. Je ne sais pas quoi dire. Je pense que mon français est très similaire au français de France. Voilà. C'est tout, merci, au revoir.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Miranda, je viens de Madagascar. On parle 2 langages là-bas. Le premier c'est malgache, qui est une langue très différente du français. Et le français, mais moi je parle français depuis l'enfance, donc je ne sais pas quoi dire d'autre, je suis étudiante ici.
Et moi je m'appelle Lucie, je viens de Suisse. On parle 4 langues, le français, l'allemand, l'italien et un dialecte qui s'appelle le romanche. Et moi, comme je viens d'une partie où on parle le français, ben je parle français. Je viens de Lausanne et je suis modèle ici.
Salut, moi je m'appelle Safia, je viens de Québec. Je suis étudiante en Corée, donc j'étudie le coréen. Et voilà.
Ah bah du coup, moi je m'appelle Alix, je viens de Paris, en France, du coup, sans surprise, on parle français. Voilà, et je suis venue en Corée pour étudier.
Hello, moi c'est Leila, je viens de la Côte d'Ivoire, je suis ivoiro-malienne. En Côte d'Ivoire, on parle principalement le français. On a d'autres langages bien évidemment, mais la langue primordiale, je crois, c'est le français.
Bonjour, moi c'est Alessandre, je viens du Sénégal. Au Sénégal, on parle principalement Wolof et français. Alors notre français est un peu affecté par la langue Wolof. C'est pour ça que notre français, je crois, est un peu plus rapide que les autres.
First I would say like for the Swiss maybe, the en, the sound, en, le franc, the franc, something like that. I don't know, like
I heard like Swiss people will speak like farmers. Kind of like very slowly. My accent is kind of strong, I heard, and when I hear my parents, it's really strong. When I come back to my country, I know they are Swiss.
For me it sounds the same, like you, like it all sounds the same.
But usually the Belgian accent is really strong.
Yeah, I don't have the typical Belgian accent.
Can you make it?
No, I can't even make it. My hometown is close to France and Luxembourg, So we speak like the north of France, I would say. It's the same accent. But yeah, Belgian accent is funny actually.
Yeah.
People make fun of us all the time, but it's okay.
For me, the French accent from France are really like posh.
Oh, like in a classy way?
Yeah.
Accent from Senegal, I think, like he said, maybe he speaks like a little bit faster and like, I don't know how to explain, but like less articulation?
So maybe it's because like you guys articulate a little bit because you spend more time saying the word literally. We speak like faster because I was used to speak with with people from my country, and because we speak the same way in our mother tongue, when you speak French like that, people understand. Our mother tongue is French, so it's like really quick. Like
You've also got to remember, like in Africa, especially like the west part of Africa, we speak French, but each country would have different accents. I closed my eyes and I was thinking like, oh, who's this guy? I would say he's Senegalese because I know the Senegalese accent. The same way Cameroonian accent is very different to the Ivorian accent. Yeah, it's fun.
I know in French, the phone, we say the Natel. It was the first one, the first phone came out.
Do you also say that?
Like I know this word. Like we just don't use it. It's like so old. Like if you ask a grandma or something, you know.
And for you guys, what do you say for la four du Natel in French? Natel is the phone.
La coque de téléphone. Le fourreau.
Ah, you also say four.
Genre un fourreau, oui.
In Belgium for phone we say GSM.
It sounds old too.
It's a very old, yeah.
Le dîner.
Same.
Le dîner.
Le dîner, c'est pas celui du soir.
Non, le dîner, c'est le souper.
Le lunch, c'est pas le déjeuner.
No, breakfast is petit déjeuner or maybe déjeuner. And the lunch is le dîner. And for the dinner, it's souper. Because we eat soup.
In Belgium for lunch we say dîner.
We say dîner for lunch in French. Yes.
In Switzerland, lunch, it's dîner.
In Quebec, it's either dîner or un lunch.
In France is déjeuner.
In Côte d'Ivoire, lunch is déjeuner.
for us also lunch is déjeuner.
In Belgium for dinner we say souper.
We don't have dinner, we just like same of lunch, dinner. So for us it's dinner.
In Switzerland, we say souper.
In Quebec, we also say souper.
In France we say dîner.
In Côte d'Ivoire, we say dinner. I mean dîner, pardon.
In Senegal also we say dinner and dîner.
Souper, ça fait très classe.
It's like seeing you're gonna have a big table with, you know, like 3 forks, 3 knives, and you're gonna souper, you know.
In Belgium for cell phone we say GSM.
For us, from my country, we say telephone or phone.
In Switzerland, we say Natel.
Quebec, we say un phone or un téléphone.
So in France we say portable or téléphone.
In Côte d'Ivoire, we also say téléphone or portable.
In Senegal, mostly portable, but sometimes we refer to as telephone. I think back in the days they wanted to difference because there was telephone portable, telephone cellular, telephone fixed. So mostly telephone portable is like the cell phone, and telephone fixed was referred to the phone you have at home, like.
And the Natel, as I said, is the first brand.
Money in Belgium is argent.
In my country is argent.
In Switzerland, we say argent or le fric. It's another way to say.
In Quebec, actually in Montreal, we say either du cob or de l'argent.
Du cob?
But how do you write it, like with letters?
C-O-B.
In France we say argent.
In Côte d'Ivoire, we say argent, but locally we've got this language that is like a mix of French and different dialects. It's called Lucie, but so usually people would say boy or jet.
So in Senegal we call it argent, but I think there are some words they prefer to use the mother tongue languages. So mostly we call it khalis. Khalis.
That's really interesting. So in Belgium for many we say beaucoup.
It's same for Madagascar people who can speak French is beaucoup.
In Switzerland, we say also beaucoup or trop also. Means like many, many.
In Quebec, we say plein.
Ah, also, yeah, aussi plein.
Plein, trop, beaucoup.
In Côte d'Ivoire, we also say plein, trop, beaucoup.
Plein, trop, beaucoup.
Oh, that's the only word where everybody say the same thing, yeah. I'm not sure. I think just pas du tout.
So for my country, we use mostly pas du tout, but for me, when I speak French with my friend, I say like je pense pas.
In Switzerland, we say also pas du tout or rien.
In Quebec, like we say pas pantoute.
Yeah, in France we say pas du tout.
En Côte d'Ivoire, pareil, pas du tout.
Sénégal, pas du tout.
Yeah, oui, c'est pas mal.
Pas mal.
Pas mal, c'est cool.
Pas mal, ça va.
Yeah, in French we also say pas mal, but with the little like pas mal, you know.
In Côte d'Ivoire, we say ouais, ça va.
Ça va pas mal.
There are many words to say it's fun. It depends of the person, I guess.
In Côte d'Ivoire, we say c'est chic.
C'est chic. Wow.
That's so cute.
C'est bonheur.
C'est bonheur. Actually took a really Swiss accent.
Oui, c'est fun, c'est marrant, c'est drôle.
C'est drôle, c'est amusant.
And in Switzerland, we use also all these words, but if you say like Swiss way, we say c'est bonheur.
In Quebec, we say either c'est le fun, c'est cool.
In France we say c'est amusant, c'est drôle ou c'est rigolo.
In Côte d'Ivoire, we say c'est chic.
C'est cool, c'est amusant, c'est chouette.
We can also say c'est like with L apostrophe.
Yeah, exactly.
C'est le fun.
Yeah, it depends of the situation. Like.
We say prends ça relax.
Pardon?
Yeah, like in France, relax, you know, ça va aller.
In Côte d'Ivoire, oui, c'est calme-toi.
Depend on the situation, but we can say fais doucement, calme-toi, even relax.
All similar.
Except I guess for Quebec.
It's same, but we can use like c'est beau.
Yeah, in Switzerland, we also say c'est bon or c'est délicieux.
I guess we would say yummy, like yum, c'est trop bon.
Yeah, we say like c'est bon, c'est trop bon.
In Côte d'Ivoire, we would say c'est mal doux or saja.
We even have a meal that the name is c'est bon.
But is it delicious?
Yeah, it is. Have to be.
Yeah, in Belgium, bravo.
So actually, it's same. It's bravo, but I'm not sure I have another word.
It depends of the situation again. In Switzerland too, we say bravo.
We would say t'as dead ça.
Ah, t'as dead ça.
Like, young people say that, right?
In France we say like bien joué ou bon travail.
In Côte d'Ivoire, we say ouais, c'est bon.
Ouais, c'est bon, c'est bon.
Sénégal, yes, bravo, c'est bon, c'est excellent, c'est bien fait.
Ivorian people are always extra, sorry.
If it is a question, you can use c'est comment. Just WhatsApp comme ça. Ça va, like, ça va, are you alright, something like that.
In Côte d'Ivoire, we say on dit quoi?
Quoi? On dit quoi? Quoi?
Means like you need news, you want to hear. Sounds a little bit aggressive.
We aggressive people.
We have kind of similar, but like we say like ça dit quoi?
In French we say like hey, ça va? Comment ça va? Quoi de neuf? Oh yeah, quoi de neuf?
In Quebec, like the younger generation, we say qu'est-ce passe.
Okay, qu'est-ce passe?
So it's like qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Qu'est-ce que c'est pas ça?
But like a short. I think the one use that, but in Switzerland we say ça joue ou bien. Like in Switzerland, like we use always ou bien.
From my country, like il a quoi de beau?
Yeah, in Belgium, it's like salut, ça va? Quoi de neuf?
Québec.
Yeah, Quebec.
Obviously. Well, I think like for example, like Senegal, Côte d'Ivoire, some words that are like from dialects, so it's like kind of a mix. That's what makes the difference, and it's also the same for Quebec because there's a lot of words like English words, but like said in French way.
I think it was really surprising. Like I didn't expect it to be like that different, especially for Canada and Côte d'Ivoire. Like I never knew about Côte d'Ivoire. So it was really new and this was like just shocking.
It's super fun to see all the similarities, but also the differences, the subtle ones and the big ones, and the mashup of words, different languages, and the mix. Very interesting, I think.
But you still use more English than I thought, because I have like some Canadian friends from Quebec and they always say, oh, we don't like using English. Because like for example for weekend, they would say la fin de la semaine.
Also, like movies title. Movies title are always different. You never keep the English title. Yeah, even though we keep it like in France or Switzerland, we keep the English title, but in Quebec, you change it into French.
But I guess because there's like a lot of Quebec people that like really don't like English. Like there's like a clash.
Yeah, right. I heard that.
Yeah.
Today we compare French from 7 different countries.
If you like the video, please like and subscribe.
See you next time.
Bye.